guys, Anna here. Welcome to today's video. So today we are in Willow Creek on one of the starter home lots and we are just building a small house. So this is kind of like a small blue suburban house, which I did start with this kind of shell that we are seeing coming together now. And this was just a build where I just opened my game. And I do this sometimes where I'm in a mood to build and I'm not really sure what I wanted to build. And I think that was a little bit of my problem was I did just build. And unfortunately, this house I did make a couple of mistakes. So the first mistake is that top floor. Like I really should have actually made more of a second story and I would have had a bit more space. And then also with the floor plan, I make a few errors. But other than that, this house is actually really sweet. And I used a lot of like newer DLC that I have that I haven't been able to use and just like went crazy. Obviously from the exterior, it very much looks like a blue suburban, but it's not decorated that way. The decorating of this one is all over the shop. It's a bit mixed match, but I think it's good. In the end, with the floor plan and the errors that we get into, and I will explain that in a bit, but we do make this house kind of like for like the big sister challenge. So how that challenge works is like an older sister, a teen who cares for like a younger sibling. So maybe like a baby or a toddler, maybe the parents passed away, something like that. But yeah, I think it's an interesting challenge. And I do have enough room for that. So that's kind of what I'm labeling this house for. So maybe it'd be perfect for that kind of challenge. And yeah, so let's talk about the shell, the key features. I really loved having lots of porches and the spandrels. Those spandrels are from Strangerville. I've actually never used them before. That's a fairly new DLC for me. I'm obsessed and I really loved this section here with the roof, with the double gabled roof section. It's really sweet. And that little balcony, obviously with the roof piece, I wasn't able to put fencing. So I actually used a half wall and it worked out really well. I don't usually do that, but it worked out really well. This is just a very cutesy house, you know, that baby kind of blue with the lattice foundation, again with Strangerville fences. Thought that was really good. We also used the same railings. And then I did go in with the Jungle Adventure flooring, but it didn't really suit to me. So we do change that in the end. I did just go in with like a brown scale roofing tile. I thought that was really quite nice. And then this backyard stuff fencing, picket fence, I'm obsessed with this fence. I don't use it near enough. I love it to pieces. And this time we just mapped out the property. I do go in with a little bit of landscape. Unfortunately, I really did fill this small lot with just a giant house. But yeah, I probably could have moved the house to a different lot. I thought, why not? So what we do is we do just do like a little bit of the cobbled together path and we do a section that obviously has like a seating area and a barbecue. And then the rest is just all landscaping like I would normally do. Just very simple. I actually used a lot of the romantic garden stuff pack flowers and it turned out so beautifully to use a lot of kind of the packs and the landscaping that I don't usually use. So as you can see here, I'm just drawing out a little path. I felt that it needed something. I felt that it needed something leading up to the stairs. I thought that was really important. These Wedding Stories doors were beautiful. We went with Strangerville windows. Whoever like encouraged me to buy this pack, you are a real one. Like it turned out so sweet. That and the Get Famous windows that you're seeing here that I'm placing on those kind of hexagonal places, sections of the build. And yeah, so as you can see, this is where we look inside and we start to see a little bit of the errors. It's not huge. This is very tiny. So once you place the stairs, as you can see, there's not a lot of room. And the first error I made, I actually got the front door and the back door confused. So as you can see, like the stairs face towards the back of the house, where I probably would have preferred them to be at the front. So that's actually something I would have liked to have fixed, but you know, that's okay. So currently I was doing the floor plan at this point and I was like, I don't have a master bedroom and I don't even have a bathroom. So something had to change. So I drew in that extra wall into the living and I drew with the only bedroom that we have in the second bedroom that we have in this house. That's for the teenager. Now, because of where the fireplace was, I wanted to have the fireplace in the living room and that is why I could not extend that teen bedroom out. But if I had have just had the fireplace in a master bedroom, which I have done in the past, and it's been quite nice, I would have been able to do that and had a master bedroom. So in hindsight, I probably should have just had the fireplace in the master. All right, look at these draping flowers. I love these so much. These are actually from the Jungle Adventure game pack. They work so well with the pink. And originally I went in in with these pink flowers from Romantic Garden Stuff, but I changed it to yellow, which we are just doing now. I just think it suits way better. Very vibrant. It adds to that kind of cutesy feel. Blue and yellow work so well together. I do keep the pink on the draping flowers on the columns, and it's interesting because it's definitely not really the, you know, the type of landscaping that you would kind of traditionally see for this kind of cutesy suburban type home, but I thought it was nice. It was, you know, a focal piece to the front of the house, and you guys know I like to do that. Just downsize some of these hedges to line the side of the build, and we just used some standard trees. And then I used these are also from the Romantic Garden Stuff, these flowers here, the white ones. So pretty. I do end up, you know, just draping them near the window. I really loved how it framed that area. Just put some rocks, and we just go in with terrain paint all around under the fencing of the whole build. And that's basically the landscaping. It's very quick in this one today. Oh, and I do just add some daisies, of course. Extend some daisies around this there. I just felt that it was a little bit bland. It needed something, and I felt that the daisies just were a simple option, and they just lifted the build. So yeah, this was just a random build. I just opened my game and I just started building. So, but I have enjoyed it a lot. And I did go in with these green flowered kind of terrain paint, and I just surrounded the build. To me, this kind of like adds to that cutesy suburban home vibe. Like this almost looks like a dollhouse to me, and I just think that's so sweet. And this is the type of builds that I really enjoy to build. I've done a lot of them in the past, and I probably should do a lot more. Like I really enjoy it. Let's get into the kitchen. So this kitchen is very interesting. I don't normally do a kitchen of this layout, so I had to obviously do a lot of manipulation with the counters there to get the counters to the way that they are now. And it's just a really cutesy space. It's kind of a little bit cottage vibe in here. We've gone in with a lot of cottage living, country kitchen kit. I love these curtains. So these curtains are from the, I think it's Movie Hangout stuff, and they're just absolutely beautiful. Like I've not used them before. It's a new piece of DLC for me, and I really enjoyed it. So a lot of this build is literally like, oh, new DLC. We do use a couple of the assets from the Everyday Clutter kit. You will see that shortly. But yeah, I just really wanted to make a really homely space. I did put pet bowl for a pet because I play with pets. We've got that lamp that we saw, just some like pet treats, and there's that water bottle that came from the Everyday Clutter kit, the box that came from that kit. We changed the flooring in this build about 5 times. But let's talk a little bit about the layout. So we have a bathroom that's right in front of you from the entrance, and then you have the kitchen. You walk around, you have the back foyer with the stairs. Then you have the main living room, which is huge, a massive living room. And then you have that teen bedroom. And then upstairs you have, I think it's a nursery. I think it's just for like a baby. And yeah, so I just put a shower tub combo because this is the only bathroom in this home. Very simple in this home. I love this rug from high school years. So that was really sweet. And now we're into that living room. So I've used a lot of parenthood in this home, along with cottage living and, you know, a couple of other packs, movie hangout stuff a lot. I do use decor to the max as well. And the railings were clipping. I don't know if you saw earlier, they were clipping into the kitchen wall, and it was doing my head in. So I had to use the half wall trick. So I used a lot of half walls instead of railings for the stairs because I thought that was really important. This couch framed this room. This couch made the color scheme for this room. This is a decor from the Max Kit couch, and I'm obsessed with it. I paired it with the kind of emerald, the kind of jade green chairs from I think these are Tiny Living or Nifty Knitting. One of the two, I always get them confused. As beautiful. That rug, how I don't usually do such a conflicting colored rug. Normally I would do plain on top of pattern. I don't do pattern on pattern. But this was a time where it really worked because the brown in the couch really was emphasized by the brown in the rug, and it just looks so cohesive. And I think it's a really great space. This is my favorite room of the house, for sure. So we've just gone in with some shelving. Did put some like degrees in there. Maybe, as I said, this potentially could have been like their parents' home, and it's just like they've passed away. The teenager has, you know, inherited the house, and, you know, this is now hers. So we've gone in with a bit of clutter from the new Everyday Clutter kit. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've actually purchased the new kits. I've only purchased the clutter kit because I figured that that's something that I would use. I haven't really purchased the I didn't purchase the pastel pop yet. I'm still on the fence about it, guys. I'm still not, sold because I don't really build a lot with that kind of aesthetic. All right, we did just brush over the entertainment area. It's just a barbecue and an umbrella and a table and chair. So this is that kind of balcony landing. I wanted to just do like a really sweet space, really kind of boho space. We put a cup and a notebook and a plant, and it's got the easel, and it's just a really kind of like cute and comfy space. And yeah, it's really nice. Just putting in some planters. And yeah, so this is we're nearly finished actually. I love that Seasons couch. I feel like this build is like a combination of all of my favorite assets in one house, and it definitely, I don't even think it has an overarching kind of aesthetic, but I just love it still. Alrighty, and we are moving into the baby's room. So I love this Realm of Magic cot. I think it's so sweet. I think it's nice that it's a wood tone based object, so like it can pair well with a lot of things. You guys know this Blooming Room kit plant is my favorite, and I thought the little rugs were so cute. I do change them in the end. I think I go with the high school years one. I use this thing to buggery, but it's so sweet, and it just matches the color scheme of so many things. I believe we are going to go a little bit through the house. This is not the formal tour. We do actually have a formal tour coming up, but I just go into the build and I'm just adding a few things. I like a painting, and I just wanted to put like a rocking chair, and I think just a plant. I've never used this. I think this is because it's from the movie Hangout pack and it's new to me, but I thought it was really sweet. And we just put in a pet bed because I did remember I had pets in this build. Alrighty, so we are into the tour. So let's head in. So obviously we head through the front door and you head into this kind of like entryway. I've used a little bit of the new Everyday Clutter kit in here, really sweet, just very basic. And then it wraps around into this kitchen. Again, I really loved the color scheme in here. The yellows, obviously from the Cottage Living kit, the Cottage Living expansion pack with the Country Kitchen kit, like how it blends. This cabinetry is really beautiful. I've also pulled a little bit of the blue from the apron with like the tin container that's in the cabinet. I thought that was really sweet. It just looks super homely in here. Oh, I just realized I have 2 sets of, oh my God. Okay, guys, sorry. That is the original place that I wanted it. I don't know why I left that there. Apologies for that, guys. Alrighty, let's head through to the back. So nothing going on really much in here, just a bookcase and this plant. I love this plant. This is from the Jungle Adventure kit. Why do I keep saying kit? It's a game pack. It's a game pack, guys. And just a painting on this wall. I love this space. This is my favorite place in the house. So we do have some books on the fireplace. This is obviously the fireplace where I wish the bedroom had extended out here, so that would have been like a master bedroom, but that's okay. Got some pet toys, and here is this situation here. I'm obsessed with how this couch matches so perfectly with this rug and the green armchairs. I think it's really sweet. These curtains that are draped are absolutely beautiful. They really just bring such an elegance to this space, and I really love it. And there's that teen's room. So this is the teen or the big sister's room. Just very basic in here, using a lot of the oranges and the mint. What's going on here? Oh, clicking things. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to go over the bathroom. My apologies, very basic in here. And then we go upstairs, and then in the foyer or the landing, sorry, we have just a rocking chair and a pet bed. I really love that plant from movie Hangout. And just a very basic baby room in here, just everything that you need. I really love the plant that we've got here. And then out here on the balcony, it's just such a sweet little space. So we've got very boho feel, as I said before, and just everything that you need. And then in the back, we have a chess table, and we have just like a table and chairs, and obviously your barbecue. And that's the build today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this build, and let me know in the comment section down below if you would like more builds that are similar to this one. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.